Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Shawn Anthony. Listen, fam, I know you could be anywhere in the world. There's over 2 million podcasts. That's right, fam. There's over 2 million podcasts, but you're here with us. You're rocking with me. But let me tell you a little bit about this show, right? Exactly what we do. Each and every single week, we continue to bring you an inspiring person or a message that's truly going to help you. And most importantly, they're going to answer the question we've all asked ourselves at some point in our life. And as school's over, now what, right? What do we do, right? And the amazing thing about this show is we've had some of the biggest celebrities, from Grammy Award winners like Estelle to New York Times bestselling authors like Seth Godin to, famous, father figures like Matthew Knowles and many, many more. And they've been able to tell us exactly the formula on how they got to where they are today. I am forever grateful. And if you know anything about this show, you know how I like to kick this thing off, right? And that is with the review of the week. If you're watching this right now on YouTube, you see this, right? This comes from CJ is my realtor. And he wrote, a needed voice for the community. Shawn's ability to communicate the essentials needed to become a better version of yourself is so timely. The podcast is one of my daily listens. Always something to take away that has me locked in. Listen, CJ fam, I appreciate you. And perhaps you're like CJ, you've gained something from this show. You gain, knowledge, wisdom. Somebody said something that's really helped unlock a new level of you. And if that's the case, all we ask, if you're listening to us right now on Apple, scroll to the bottom of the screen, smash that 5-star rating, and leave your review. Also, fam, quick update. Spotify is a game changer with podcasts, and they are now allowing ratings as well. So if you're on Spotify, go ahead, rate us. Some new feature that Spotify is doing for all of the Spotify listeners out there right now. Or perhaps you're watching us on YouTube. Smash that like button. But most importantly, I just ask, if you really gain anything from this show, tell a friend, fam. Tell a friend. Next time you're at the gym, or next time, you are possibly getting ready to go into another business meeting, or just relaxing with some friends, ask them and tell them, hey, this podcast could be a game changer if you add it to your rotation. All right, let's kick this thing off. And I say, you know what? I want to do a solo episode as we got to the very end of the year. And this particular solo episode, I want to share some stuff. Not just like, hey, these are some of the achievements, or these are some of the things we've done. We've had over 24 guests on the show this year. The 24 guests with a wide range of people, from Ryan Blair all the way down to, Nadia. So many different amazing people have came on the show this year, but also thousands of downloads. But it's also giving me speaking gigs, opportunities, all these different things. And, and I wanted to say, how can I make this episode something that you can truly learn from? So here we go. I want to share with you my 5 things that 2021 has taught me. Number 1, let's get this thing off. And I wrote this down for me. I took notes. I said, okay, let's be actionable. Number 1 is be bold. One of the things that happened, this year is that we continue to see the evolution of Clubhouse. We continue to see the evolution of social media, audio apps, and one of the bold things that, we did in 2021 is I partnered with 2-time Emmy Award winner Mario Armstrong, and we threw the very first podcast culture conference on Clubhouse, which was insane back in March. We had some of everybody there, from Libsyn to Amy Porterfield, sponsors, vendors, you name it, and some of the biggest faces in podcasting. But cool thing about it is we focus on the culture. We focus on the demographics and people who are never recognized, to show just how versatile this platform has gotten. So right now, my bold ask for you, if you're listening to this, is that, hey, there's something that you need to be actionable upon, even if you don't think you're ready. Like, there's something you need to be actionable upon, even if you don't think you're ready. Because, results follow boldness, and most importantly, results follow action. So number 1, be bold. Number 2, be patient. Right? Like, so many times you're watching other people, you're comparing yourself to somebody who's doing amazing things, right? That perhaps they're on TV, or perhaps, they just signed a new brand deal, or perhaps, they just bought a car that you always wanted. You never know what they've been through to get to those things. And I'm asking you right now, when you look back at, 2021 and where you want to go in 2022, you got to be patient and realize some things take time. You may not see all of the things that's happening behind the scenes to truly give you exactly that Instagram photo that you see everyone double tapping and liking. Number 2, be patient. Number 3, and this one shouldn't surprise anybody, right? Number 3 is take risk. I took a huge risk this year that I've never done. I spent my life prior to podcasting climbing the ladder in corporate, right? I've worked for companies as a brand manager, companies that you guys may love, like Target, Macy's, Belk, all those things, my entire life after I left the party world. And what I did in 2021 is I took a risk, I leaped, I left that company, I left my job, didn't look back, and it has been the best decision I've ever made. And over almost 5 months now, we were able to take this side hustle, cross it well over the 6-figure mark. And I think for someone listening right now, that might be the motivation you may need. Right now, you're sitting on an idea. You're sitting on a dream. You're taking feedback and advice from a boss that you don't even like, who you know isn't capable of leading you. And I'm asking you, as you look forward in 2022, it's time to take a risk. It's time to take a risk, fam. You deserve it. Your family deserves it, right? Everyone that you know around you and the people that can benefit from you being on this planet deserve it. Take a risk. Number 4, bet on yourself. Right? You got to bet on yourself. And here's what I mean by you got to bet on yourself, right? The importance of betting on yourself is that you won't have no other person to judge. You won't have no other person to dictate exactly your movements and exactly what you're capable of. There's an idea inside of you. There's a dream inside of you. Perhaps you set on a product, right? You set on a product this entire year. In 2022, I want you to bet on yourself, because one of the things I learned this year is that action and betting on yourself and all the things we've been talking about truly makes the difference. Not only was I able to leave my job, I also was able to collaborate and work with some of the people I admire, going on tour with Terry Ijeoma, and other things and other business things that we're going to create in the future. So I hope you guys are ready. And I think it's so important right now that you really get ready to bet on yourself. And last but not least, and this is like the number 5 thing, right? This is the 5th thing that 2021 taught me, right? 2021 taught me family matters. Family matters. That's right. Family matters. And I've been around some of the most successful people. I've interviewed some of the biggest names on the planet. And I can tell you right now, they would give up every dollar in their bank account to have their family or create a family. So never take, the fact that you have one. Show them love. We're going through some crazy times right now. We thought we were done with COVID, and next thing you know, a new strand comes out and everyone's back on their P's and Q's. So I'm asking you right now, when you look back at 2021, I want you to realize that family matters. Family mattered to me so much this year that, I went out, bought a home, right? Bought a home, family's in a home. I said, you know what? My family deserves more of my time, and I'm going to give that to them. And that's what I'm asking you right now, is to remember that family matters. Listen, guys, here's just my 5 things of what 2021 taught me. I'm curious, what has 2021 taught you? Has any of these struck a bell? Or which one of these things should you focus more on in 2022? Because your time is coming. You've worked so hard. I think about the years, right? You think about 2019. 2019, we were like in preparation mode. And 2020, when 2020 hit, it was like it was like going back and getting the rug snatched up under your feet, because nobody was expecting that. But in 2021, we got ready, because in 2022, we're going to go after it. We're going to go get it. I'm counting on you guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And always remember, dream it, believe it, go out and get it. Hey, what's up, fam? Thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. We'll see you next week here at School's Over Now What. And always remember, dream it, believe it, go out and get it.